anyone in power is involved with this. This is satanic ritual abuse in a nutshell. Take 3 minutes and watch it. It's up to you whether you believe it or not, but this is what's going on all over the world. Do you know what the Jeffrey Epstein pedophile blackmail rings is really about? That's not all it is. It's not just people are into kids, dude. The way that they do this is they are calling on demons inside of satanic ritual abuse ceremonies. These blackmail operations are not just blackmail operations. They are ritual abuse ceremonies. And these people at the top of these, all of the institutes where you get your news, where you get your movies, where you get your shows, where you get your music, where you get your food, everywhere, they're all connected in these secret societies. And the reason they're secret is because the way that they gain power is to sin. And you can't sin normally. They have to sin at an egregious rate. It usually involves sacrifice, and there's different ways of sacrificing. Why do you think all the most famous people's kids are all trans? Why do you think a lot of people who made it in the world, before they had their big break, one of their parents died, or their brother died, or somebody died in their family? There is something in this where you have to essentially reach into something with deep affection that you deeply love, and you have to kill it. You have to sacrifice it in order to sin enough to get access to these next levels. And so that has to be kept secret, because normal people that figure out that you are traumatizing people in order to control them later, which I'm going to explain in a second, would be shocked. When you traumatically abuse somebody, their psyche, their brain, when they can't escape the traumatic abuse, partitions, it divides. It breaks into a different category of themselves. And so these people program people after abuse. There's stories of these 6-year-olds where the grandparents who are in these elite circles who tie their family bloodline, whether it's true or not, they believe it's true, they tie their family bloodline for thousands of years to Nephilim, or demons that mated with people, in their opinion, right, and had babies. And so they believe they have special power, and they've been doing this for thousands of years. And they'll do abuse after abuse, after ritual, after sin, all for the purpose of gaining more power and influence and sinning deeper and creating a seed, a child that can handle more demonic power. I know this sounds crazy, but look around and it makes sense. They divide a person, like in Born Identity, where they shocked him. This grandfather of this Nathan Reynolds used to put him in the bathtub and drown him, essentially, and then bring him back up and CPR him and get him back to life. And then the traumatic abuse, then they reprogram you and they have a smell like lilac or something like that for you to trigger that different personality. That's how they're able, like Winter Soldier, right? Captain America. When he gives them that verbal command, 37942, you can buy. That's his handler, the person who was there during the traumatic breaking, like Kanye West and all them said that they have, that basically gives them cocktails of drugs and keeps them under control. The bad guys are real.